Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a thought experiment so wild, so mind-bending, it makes your typical sci-fi movie look like a documentary. We're talking about the ultimate cosmic catastrophe. What if the moon just exploded tonight? Seriously, poof, gone. It's a terrifying premise, but let's explore it together, minute by minute, and see just how profoundly it would change everything we know. Buckle up, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. Alright, so picture this. You're looking up at the beautiful full moon tonight, maybe enjoying a quiet evening. And then without warning, a flash, brighter than 1,000 suns, erupts in the night sky. The moon, our silent guardian, our celestial companion, shatters into billions of pieces. The initial explosion itself would be an event of unimaginable scale. We're talking about the energy equivalent of quadrillions of atomic bombs going off all at once. For anyone facing the moon at that exact moment, it would be instantly devastating. But the real horror, the real challenge, would just be beginning. Within moments of the explosion, Earth would be bathed in an intense radiation surge. The immediate aftermath would see a colossal shockwave ripple through space. While space is mostly a vacuum, the sheer energy involved would still create a significant disturbance. Then comes the light show, one that would make the most incredible fireworks display look like a sparkler. The fragments of the moon, superheated and glowing, would create a new, terrifying constellation, a ring of debris reflecting an eerie, persistent light across the planet. For those of us on Earth, the first few minutes would be a chaotic mix of awe and terror as the sky transforms into something alien and utterly terrifying. Now let's talk about the immediate physical impact on Earth. The moon's gravity, though subtle, plays a crucial role in our planet's stability. One of the most noticeable and immediate effects would be on our oceans. Without the moon's gravitational pull, the tides would go absolutely wild. Think rogue waves. Tsunamis on a scale we've never seen, crashing into coastlines worldwide. But it wouldn't just be one big wave. The water would slosh back and forth violently, as the Earth's rotation tries to compensate for the sudden loss of the lunar anchor. Coastal cities would be devastated within hours, perhaps even minutes of the explosion. The familiar rhythm of the ocean, which has shaped civilizations for millennia, would be replaced by an uncontrollable, destructive frenzy. Beyond the immediate oceanic chaos, the larger fragments of the exploding moon would become deadly projectiles. Imagine billions of pieces, ranging from dust motes to mountain-sized chunks, hurtling through space. While some might be flung outward, many would be drawn back towards Earth by our planet's own gravity. This means we're not just talking about a single impact event, but a sustained, terrifying bombardment. The sky would light up with re-entering debris, appearing as fiery meteors, but on an unprecedented scale. These wouldn't be shooting stars. They would be falling bombs. The first few hours would see sporadic but devastating impacts, capable of leveling cities, causing massive earthquakes, and igniting widespread fires. The atmosphere would fill with dust and smoke, quickly blocking out the sun. As the days turn into weeks, the global climate would plunge into chaos. The dust and debris from the lunar explosion, coupled with the impact-induced atmospheric particulate matter, would create a planetary winter. Sunlight would struggle to penetrate the thick, dark veil surrounding Earth. Temperatures would plummet rapidly, and photosynthesis, the foundation of almost all life on Earth, would grind to a halt. This isn't just a minor cooling. We're talking about an Ice Age scenario, but accelerated and far more extreme. Crop failures would be immediate and widespread, leading to mass famine. The world's ecosystems would collapse under the strain of sudden cold and darkness. But the moon does more than just control our tides and look pretty in the night sky. It's a stabilizing force for Earth's axial tilt. Without the moon, Earth's axial tilt would become unstable and start to wobble significantly. This wobble would mean extreme, unpredictable seasonal changes. Regions that once had temperate climates could suddenly experience scorching summers and brutally cold winters within a single year, or even more erratic shifts. This instability would further disrupt weather patterns, making long-term planning for agriculture and human survival virtually impossible. The delicate balance that allows life to thrive on Earth would be shattered. What about life itself? Beyond the immediate disasters, the long-term prospects would be grim. The loss of photosynthesis would starve plants, leading to the collapse of food chains from the bottom up. Animals, including humans, would face not just direct threats from impacts and tsunamis, but also starvation and freezing. Those who survived the initial catastrophes would struggle to find shelter, food, and water in a world transformed into an apocalyptic wasteland. The very air we breathe could become polluted with lunar dust and volcanic gases from intensified geological activity caused by the shifting gravitational forces and impacts. Now, let's consider some slightly more obscure, but equally critical, effects. The Moon also acts as a shield, absorbing many impacts from asteroids and comets that might otherwise hit Earth. Without it, our planet would be significantly more vulnerable to such celestial strikes, adding another layer of threat to an already dire situation. Furthermore, the loss of the Moon could subtly affect Earth's rotation speed over geological timescales, though this effect would be less immediate than the others. The sheer psychological impact on humanity, witnessing the destruction of one of our most constant celestial companions, would be profound and deeply unsettling. So, how would humanity respond to such an unthinkable event? In the immediate aftermath, it would be pure chaos. Governments would struggle to maintain order, communication systems would likely fail, and survival instincts would take over. Large-scale evacuation from coastal areas would be impossible given the speed of the tsunamis. Those in inland regions might have a brief reprieve, but the ensuing climate collapse and lack of resources would eventually reach everyone. It's hard to imagine organized society persisting for long under such extreme pressure. Small pockets of survivors might cling to existence in underground shelters or fortified locations, but life as we know it would cease to be. Could we ever recover? It's a chilling thought. Even if some remnants of humanity survived, the planet itself would be scarred for millennia. The ring of lunar debris would eventually either coalesce into new, smaller moons, a process that would take millions of years and involve even more impacts, or slowly fall to Earth, continuing the bombardment. Rebuilding civilization would mean adapting to a world fundamentally different, darker, colder, and far more dangerous. It would be a struggle for sheer existence, not just technological advancement. Our home, the Earth, would become a desolate, lunar-scarred world. Thankfully, this scenario is purely hypothetical. The Moon is incredibly stable and isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Its solid, rocky core makes spontaneous combustion impossible, and there are no known astronomical forces that could cause it to just explode out of the blue. Our Moon is here to stay, continuing its silent vigil over Earth, stabilizing our planet, and inspiring us with its beauty. It's a good reminder of just how delicately balanced our cosmic neighborhood is, and how important every piece of it truly is. So, while the idea of the Moon exploding is a terrifying thought experiment, it serves as a powerful reminder of the incredible role our celestial neighbor plays in making Earth the vibrant, life-sustaining planet it is. We should cherish our Moon, not take its presence for granted, and certainly not wish it ill. Thank you all so much for joining me on this wild ride through a truly apocalyptic scenario. What did you find most surprising about this thought experiment? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video fascinating, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending scientific explorations. Your support truly helps the channel, and I love reading all your theories and comments. See you next time.